Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today's date is 8th of December and time is 7:25. So I'm going to record and going it with the solution architect preparation of AWS exam. So yesterday till here I had completed and after that I will try to cover up from here only. So yesterday what happened is when I started the recording and after like 2 or 3 minutes suddenly it got stopped and after like reading 30 minutes I haven't checked its recording is started in or not. That's why I'm not able to check whether it's working or not. So I'm not able to upload the video and only uploaded that 2 minute of sections, 2 minute of section. So today what I am doing, I am pinning my taskbar here and from there I able to check like this red sign and all it's working. So I get to know okay my screen is getting recorded because at like lately what I do I usually hide my taskbar so it give me some kind of a more space in my screen, that's why. But from today only would add this in my I would unhide my taskbar and grow from go from there only. So let me go ahead with the question number 12. A global company hosts its web application on EC2 instance behind an ALB. The web application has static data and dynamic data. The company stores its static data in S3 and the company want to improve efficiency, performance, latency, and performance and reduce latency for static data and dynamic data. Company is using its own domain registered with Route 23. What should a solution architect to do this meet this requirement? Company want to improve performance and reduce latency for the static data and dynamic data. Create an Amazon CloudFront that has the S3 bucket and the ALB as origin. Configure Route 23 route traffic to CDN. Yeah, this would be the better. And distribution that has a ALB, kit and global accelerator that has S3 bucket as an endpoint configure route traffic to CDN. Create an CDN that has a S3 bucket as an origin. Create an global accelerator that has an ALB and the cloud torrent distribution as endpoint. Create a custom domain that point to the accelerator DNS name. Use the custom domain name as a point for the validation. Create an CDN that has a ALB as origin. Create an AWS accelerator at the S3 bucket as the endpoint. Create two domain names. Point one domain name to the CDN DNS for dynamic content and the domain name for the accelerator. A, yes, A is the most voted one. Most of the people is saying C also. They both use a AWS global network is located around the world. Both services are integrated with AWS DDoS, improve performance for both cacheable content. Dynamic content such as API acceleration, dynamic site delivery, content is served at the edge. Global accelerator improve performance for the wide range of applications over TCP and all. That has the both S3 bucket and SLB origin. The company can reduce latency for both static and dynamic site. CDN distribution act as a CDN. The caching and data closer to the users and reducing the latency. Company can configure route traffic to distribution. Performance is a wide range of applications over proxy packet at the edge of the application running in one or more regions. Doesn't support CloudFront endpoint for standard acceleration. AWS CloudFront can be NLB, ALB, any city instance or IP address. So I choose a global. Accelerator. Proxying packet at the edge to application running in one or more AWS region or like any cast with closer to pop or no cache. It used for good use for required fast region failover. So accelerator is like proxying packet at the edge of edge to application. Okay, so question number 13. A company perform monthly maintenance on AWS. During this maintenance activity, the company need to rotate the credential for RDS for MySQL database across multiple regions. So store the credential as security manager in AWS Security Manager. Use multi-region security application for required revisions. Configure security manager to rotate the credential on a schedule. Store the security by creating secure string parameter. Use multi-region string parameter. The first and second would be the answer, but I'm confused. Like by creating a secure string parameter would be the correct answer or without. Company perform monthly maintenance. During these maintenance activities, need to rotate the credential for RDS for MySQL database across multi-region. Least operational overhead. I think I'm going with yes. Question number 14. A company runs an e-commerce application on EC2 behind an ALB instance running EC2 ASG across multiple availability zones. ASG is scale based on CPU utilization metrics. Application stores the transaction data in MySQL 8 database that is hosted on large EC2. The database performance degrades quickly as ALB application load increases. Okay. Company run application on EC2 behind the ALB. The instance running is ASG across multiple availability zones. Okay. A scale based on the CPU utilization metrics. So the application stores the transaction data in MySQL database that is hosted on large EC2 server. The database performance degrades quickly as application load increases. Database performance degrade. अच्छा ठीक है. So the application handle more read requests than write transaction. Okay. The company want to a solution that will scale the database to meet the demand of unpredictable read workload while maintaining high availability. Use Amazon Redshift with single node for leader and compute functionality. With a single AG deployment, configure RDA to add reader instance in different availability zone. Use Aurora with multi-AG, configure Aurora with Aurora replicas. Yeah, this would do the better. The article for memecast with EC2 spot instance. Because as instance is running in ASG and they have ASG with CPU. So application store the transaction in. So definitely they need reader and writer. If they need only reader, then this would be the answer. But I think this can be the answer. If they are deploying single AZ deployment and they are radar instance in different AZ. So as they are using multiple across zones, this should be the answer. B. Okay. Because they need the AZ one. That's why this one is coming. Maintaining, yeah. High availability, that is multi-AZ. Oh, Aurora is MySQL compatible. No? So my Aurora multi-AZ maintains synchronous standby replica and different FT. The company recently migrated to AWS and want to implement a solution to protect the traffic that flows in and out of the production VPC. Which a recently migrated to AWS and want to implement a solution to protect the traffic that in and out. The company had an inspection server in the on-premises data center. The inspection server performs specific operations such as traffic flow inspection and traffic filtering. The company want to have some functionality in the AWS cloud. Use Amazon Guard Duty for traffic inspection and traffic filtering in production VPC. Traffic mirroring to mirror traffic from production for traffic inspection filtering. Network firewall to require rules for traffic inspection. AWS firewall manager. I think network firewall would be the answer. Yes. To provide filtering for both inbound and outbound. So whenever inbound and outbound comes, it would be the network firewall. Guard duty is threat detection, not a traffic inspection or filtering. And traffic mirroring allow you to replicate and send a copy of network traffic from a VPC to another VPC or on-premise location. Firewall manager is security management that help you to centrally configure and manage firewall across your account. It is not a service that performs traffic inspection and filtering. A company hosts data lakes on AWS. The data lake consists of data in S3 and RDS for Postgre. The company need a reporting solution that provide data visualization and include all the data sources within the data lake. Only the company management team should have full access to all the visualization. The rest of the company should have only limited access. A company hosts a data lake on AWS. The data lake consists of data in S3. Company hosts a data lake in on AWS. Data lake consists of data in S3 and RDS for Postgre. Only the company management team should have a full access to visualization. Create analysis in QuickSight, connect all the data source and create new dataset, publish dashboard to visualize the data, share the dashboard with the appropriate IAM role. Yeah, this would be the answer. Connect all the data source and create new dataset, publish data source with appropriate users and group. Appropriate IAM users and group. This would be the answer because IAM role would not going to work here. IAM users and group because only the company management should have the full access. The rest of the company have limited access. This kind of so glue this would not be required here. B. Only exist without QuickSight. QuickSight don't support IAM. We use user and group to view the QuickSight standard. So these are the keywords. I'm just taking it in my note because it would help me while doing the morning revision. A company is implementing a new business application. The application run on two EC2 instances and using an S3 bucket for document storage. A solution architect need to ensure that the EC2 instances can access the S3 bucket. Role would be the better. Application run on EC2 instances and uses S3 bucket for document storage. So create an IAM role and grant access to bucket and attach the role to the EC2 instance. An application development team is designing a microservice that will convert large images to smaller, compressed images when a user uploads an image through the web interface. The microservice should store the image in S3 bucket, process and compress the image with AWS Lambda function, and store the image in its compressed form in S3 bucket. A solution architect need to design a solution that uses durable stateless component to process images automatically. Which combination of action will meet this requirement? Create an SQS, configure the S3 bucket to send a notification to SQS queue when the image is uploaded to S3 bucket. An application development team is designing a microservice that will convert large images to smaller. Microservice that will convert large images to smaller, compressed image. When a user upload an image through the web interface, the microservice should store the image in S3 bucket. So whenever a user is uploading an image through a web interface, the microservice should store image in S3 bucket, process and compress the images with AWS Lambda function. Okay, so whenever a user is uploading, press and compress images with AWS Lambda function and store the image in compressed form in S3 bucket. It design solution that use durable stateless component to process the image automatically. Create an SQS queue, configure the S3 to send notification to SQS queue when an image is uploaded to S3 bucket. Configure the Lambda to use the SQS uses on a invocation source. So when the message SQS message is successful process, delete the message in the queue. Configure Lambda to monitor the S3 bucket for new upload. When an upload is image detected, add the file name to text file in memory and use the text file to keep track of the image that we processed. Launch an EC2 instance monitor. No, this would not the answer. Configure event to trigger S3 bucket when the image is uploaded. Send alert to SNS topic. Which no. So the answer would be This should be the answer B. Both can be the answer. A company has a three-tier web application deployed on AWS. Web server are deployed in public subnet in VPC. Application server and database server are deployed in private in VPC. A company has a three-tier web application that is deployed on AWS. A company has a three-tier web application that is deployed on AWS. Web server are deployed in public subnet, and application database are deployed in the VPC. The company had deployed a third-party virtual firewall applications from AWS Marketing Inspection VPC. The plans is configured with IP interface that can accept IP packet. Solution architect need to integrate the web application with the appliance to inspect all traffic to application before the traffic reaches the web server. The solution will meet these requirements with lead operational head, create a NLB2 in the public subnet of application VPC to route the traffic to application. And for packet inspection, packet would be goes through NLB. Deploy target gateway in inspection VPC. GLB to inspection the inspection VPC. Mm, Block networking CDN, content delivery, scaling network traffic inspection using AWS. Gateway load balancer D cause GLB is a new type of load balancer that operates at layer 3 of OSI model and is built on hyperplane, which is capable of handling several thousand of connections per second are configured to in spoke VPC originating or receiving traffic from the internet. These architecture allow you to perform inline inspection. The company want to improve its ability to clone large amount of production data into test environment in same AWS region. Data is stored in EC2 instance on EBS. Modification to clone data must not affect the production server. The software that access this data requires consistently high input output performance. A solution architect need to minimize the time that is required to clone the production data into the test environment. Take a EBS snapshot of production EBS to restore the snapshot onto EC2 instance, store volume in environment. This would be the best answer. Configure the EBS volume to use the multi-attach feature. Yeah. EBS snapshot for of production EBS volume, create and initialize new EBS volume, attach the new EBS volume. EC2 take snapshot of the production EBS volume, create and initialize new EBS volume, attach the hmm. Turn on the EBS fast snapshot because their requirement is prove ability. High input output. Restore the snapshot into new volume. New volume. Must not effectively minimize the time that is required to clone the production data. This eliminates the latency of input operation on the block when it is accessed for the first time. So completed 10 more questions. So rest of the I will complete tonight or tomorrow. So have a good day. Thank you.